Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My energy in the streets. Never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with a podcast.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, number 35. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. From the stretch, skied in the air to straightaway left. Armenteros is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0.
He's out. 3.
And now, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 35. Switch hitter batting left here.
On now, here you go.
First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Up next, Charles LeBlanc trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll break the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The final score tonight. The Rockhounds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Argenis Angulo claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jorge Ruiz wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. Welcome into this presentation of minor. And now in the box, number 3. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, Santis Sanchez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Sanchez
drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. At the plate now is Marcos Brito. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up.
2-2-2.
Taveras comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Stepping in once again is Chase Calabwig. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This one's down to third. Reined in. And that's the second out. Stepping up is number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Fielder on the run. So now to the plate, number 35. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard for second. And he will pull into.
We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now to bat, Charles LeBlanc grounded out in his last at bat. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. And there's one away. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe.
So now into the box is number 35. He doubled his last time through. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they added number. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting. Boxing.
I feel like I'm gonna live somehow.
It's actually happening.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, but wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up for you. I'll stop, give me a break. Don't say something about that. And Percy would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And he would send we lost my way. I want new friends, but then I want me. And making plans while I'm on TV. Thought it wasn't, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, they want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how did it go? When they said this is the beginning of the best years, even though false break. One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance from my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring.
It's actually happening.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions. A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Moment of truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. It's baseball, it's The Show, and Zach Jackson is on the mound for Game 2.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
So next to hit is number 35. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Coleman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead,
4-4, take your base. Keep that.
Next up, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play. So stepping in is number 35. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. And now now, here is number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Next to hit is number 35. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Ball 4, base again. He's out.
Striding in is number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
All right, boy, all right.
And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. McDonald is there, and he has it for the out. Ben Gelman stepping in now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in next, number 35. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Calabwig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here is Danny Dunn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mickey McDonald. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Into the box, number 35. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. 7-1, the final score in tonight. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very.
We hear all the time from people around.
mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Sabe que esto es un asalto, suelta mi generación. Y apuestas en el
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Well, for a minute, it really...
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
One of the most underappreciated...
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Another look at one... Carlos, we often...
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client, a savvy agent, will engender confidence in his client. Confident, but the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A player receives input from a coach.
He's run into some struggles. Well, you can bet he'd like...
The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on John King, a Texas-born left-hander. Now it'll be number 35. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Larson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
That hit him. He's got first. 4-4. Take your base. He's out.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Travelers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nick Margevicius notches his 3rd win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and a present.
Jonathan, he's shown us what he can do against pitchers' mistakes.
Now from Coors Field at the foot.
He's out.
Now at the plate, number 35. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Number 35.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning.
You're out. That's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your entrance leader. Now pitching for the National League Futures.
Now at the plate is number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Three. That hit him. He's got 3. Three. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Three.
So next to bat will be number 35. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double.
He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. That hit him. First base. He's dead.
Here now is our final line score.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he...
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10th. Next, here is number 35. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's set and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Beatty tossed a little over 85 innings so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our... Now at the plate, here is Darren Ruff. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the payoff pitch on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0.
He's out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 35.
I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
Three. Three. He's out. Three.
Next to stand in is number 35. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fly.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. There's one on to first, and they get them both. So the next to bat will be number 35. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short.
Dig, dig, dig,
and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
3. He's out.
Next to hit, Franklin Labor. He bounced out last time up.
Franklin Labor.
This is hit softly to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as a
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Ready now is number 35. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Sacramento River Cats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Littell wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Dominic Leone works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
10 men on base. For the Express, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 18 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Round Rock Express and the Sacramento River Cats. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Next, it'll be number 35. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Johnson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Next up is Luis Toribio.
Batting second, the third baseman, Luis Toribio.
Now a bunt attempt here. Number 35 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to dig in, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Now into the box, number 35. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Labor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up.
4-4, take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Franklin Labor.
The right fielder.
Hit to 3rd. And that's the 1st out.
He's out. Freeze. Freeze. Ball 4, take the base. Keep base.
And stepping in, Darren Ruff. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Johnson at 2nd. Toribio at 1st. 2 out in the inning. To 3rd. Throws there at 1st, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. The River Cats lead it 2-0. Digging in will be number 35. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Johnson is right there, 1 down.
He's out. 3.
Digging in next, Franklin Labor. He grounded out last time up.
13.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
He's safe. He's out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The River Cats took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Melvin Adone wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Silvino Braccio closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation.
3. That's 4-4, take the base. 3. He's out.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun